to seek glory for my team. Because someday, that dream could become a reality. And the road won't always be easy. But if you just keep getting back on your broom and trust in your teammates, Quidditch is magic. So ask yourself again, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion? Every Quidditch champion's journey has to start somewhere. And for many, that's in our own backyard. In our minds, the garden is a grand Quidditch pitch, and wind blowing in the trees is a roaring crowd. Can you picture yourself playing among your heroes? Welcome to our backyard Quidditch pitch. Before you take flight, let's make sure you're comfortable on your broom. Rest comfortably in the saddle, and double-check your grip position. When you think, up, the broom should do exactly what you want. If flying doesn't feel natural, try some adjustments. There are a lot of threats on the Quidditch field. Mastering your evasive flying will keep you out of harm's way. You can really push your broom for an extra boost of speed, but it won't last forever. You'll eventually need to ease off and recover. I think you're ready for something a little more advanced. Drifting will let you fly in one direction while looking in another. I use it all the time when lining up a shot on the goals. Not bad. Looks like you're getting the hang of it. Definitely better than Neville's first time on a broom from what I heard. Here's a quick challenge to really see what you can do. There's no rush to move on until you're comfortable. How are you feeling on that broom? Brilliant. Each team has 3 chasers. They're the heart of the Quidditch team, if I do say so myself. That ball is called the quaffle, and the chaser's job is to, well, chase it. When the other team has the quaffle, our chasers need to get it back at all costs, and bring it towards the opponent's goal. And working as one, throwing the quaffle through any opposing goal scores our team points and brings us that much closer to victory. Quidditch is fast-paced, and you'll often need to change your approach quickly. Sometimes a change in perspective is all you need. As a chaser, your main concern is the quaffle. Have a look for it now. Quidditch is first and foremost a team game. When you find yourself in an advantageous position, let your team know by calling for a pass. Now that you've got the quaffle, don't forget about the rest of your team. Individual talent will only get you so far. The truly great chasers. As a chaser, your main focus is to score points for your team. The more you score, the closer. Always be on the hunt for the quaffle. If an opposing chaser has possession, that can easily be resolved with a swift tackle. Impressive work so far. You've proven you can score on an empty goal, but they won't always be undefended. Let's see if you can slip one past the keeper. That about does it for the chasers. Are you feeling ready for a warm-up? I was hoping you would...
This is the Weasley Twins, your favorite pranksters and Quidditch players.
We're back for another exhilarating game of Quidditch. I can hardly sit still.
The quaffle's up. There goes the shot. The chaser scores! It's in! That's a pass to a teammate. He scores! That's the end of the match. Perfect timing, too. I think the gnomes are back again.
This has been Ginny Weasley, previously of the Holyhead Harpies, and now esteemed Quidditch commentator. You're a natural. I honestly didn't think... Shall we challenge them to a rematch? Or are you ready to learn more about Quidditch? All right, the lesson continues. Oh, and I think my brother Ron will be the best person to fly you through this rock.
Quidditch would be rubbish without the keeper guarding the goals. A good defence can make all the difference in a match. Your team's keeper has one very important job: stop that quaffle from going through any of your goals. Being a good keeper requires the tactical mind to predict where the quaffle will be shot and the agility to stop it. With their vantage point, a keen keeper inspire and guide their chasers as well. It may sound like a lot of responsibility, but nothing beats the feeling of single-handedly saving a goal.
Chasers can play a decent defense, but to properly guard the goals requires a keeper. Keepers have their own way of moving. More like a hummingbird than a hippogriff. Give it a try.
Diving is an important skill for a keeper to learn. It lets you move quickly and accurately between the goal rings. As a keeper, it's important to know where the quaffle is at all times. Don't forget to keep focus on it when you need to. The keeper's job is simple in theory. Stop the other team from scoring goals. It's trickier in practice. Chasers will try and trick you, so keep a close eye on them and be ready to move. Your team depends on you thinking on your feet. Broomstick, in this case.
Don't doze off back there. You've still got a team to help. From here, you've got the best view of the happenings on the field. Show us your leadership skills and give your team some guidance. Now let's take a look at your play calling from the chaser's point of view. Flying through auras will give you a speed and energy boost.
Keeper's kick is an indispensable tool. You can use it to deflect quaffles and bludgers, or you can even give other players a good whack to drive them away. Let's give it a go. Try and save this next shot on goal by deflecting it with a big kick. That's about all you need to know as a keeper. Brilliant.
This is the Weasley twins. Excited.
It's another spectacular day for Quidditch.
Let the fun begin.
He speeds towards the goal post.
The chaser scores a goal. What a great pass! Yes! Keep moving it downfield.
He passes to his teammate.
But the Weasley team intercepts it! There goes the and the quaffle is in! The visitors steal possession.
No one's hogging the quaffle on this team. He takes the shot. What a shot! Great work, Chaser.
Either that's the final whistle, or Mom's found the flubberworm in the toilet.
That was a thrilling match. That was a great match. Now, shall we move to the next lesson? Brilliant. I know Fred.
Ah, beaters. You either love them or hate them, depending on which side of the bludger you're on. What are bludgers? They're iron balls that are fast, aggressive, and enchanted to knock players off their brooms. A beater's job is to use a bat to drive those nasty buggers away from your team and towards theirs. What could be better than seeing your opponent set up a perfect play and totally ruining their plans?
The Chaser isn't equipped to deal with bludgers. For that, you'll need the beater's best friend. A bat. Bludgers are nasty little buggers, and can cause a lot of trouble if you're not careful. A lot of new beaters start off their career with an injury, so let's take it easy to start.
Drifting isn't just a chaser trick. Beaters can do the same, often to devastating effect. Quidditch is an incredibly physical game. Every hit will knock you off balance. Take too many hits, and you'll be tumbling off your broom.
When all else fails, you can just pretend you are the bludger and tackle your opponents. That usually does the trick. Alright, let's put all this practice into play. Hit that player with a well-placed bludger. Don't worry about hurting them. They volunteered for this. Well, they were voluntold to do this, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Okay, let's knock them off their broom. Same as last time. Send a bludger their way while they're still off balance. Maybe we should worry about hurting them. Just a little bit at least. Spectacular! Fred and George would be proud. Now take what you've learned and master it. Knock everyone on the field off their broom.
Now that you understand what a beast, then let's play a match with...
Welcome back to the pitch. Get comfortable, but don't forget to duck.
Here comes the bludgers! Yes! Keep moving it downfield.
The Chaser lines up the street.
The Chaser scores! The visitors steal possession. There's a pass. Harder to watch than Percy's attempts at flirting.
He takes the shot.
What a shot! The shot!
The keeper stops the quaffle! Always good to see a team passing the quaffle around. There goes the shot!
The home team saves it! The quaffle is loose! She spots a chance! rumble. I can hear the snitch, but where is it? He lines up the...
This chaser makes scoring goals look easy.
That's it! Everyone, the show's over. This has been Fred and George, saying that you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Phew, nothing like dodging bludgers to get your adrenaline going. How did you fare? No broken bones or brooms, right?